morning, eve or night, whatever time you're watching at. My name's Anaface, and I'm back. It's been a while. I think how many a month maybe? 26th of July. I wasn't missing for a month again. I didn't go missing for a month again. Woo! But yeah, I'm back. So I had free time today, and I said, why the fuck not? I mean, I got this game last week, and it looks really cute design-wise. Like, it just looks so cute, and I wanted to give it a try. I think it's a visual, like, noble game. But whatever, it's really cute. I really liked it. I'm gonna make myself a little bit bigger. There. Oops. Oops. There I am. I would like to say I will be streaming today and tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm not exactly sure. So, like, I mentioned a few times that I work, like, for not the government, so to say, but, like, public education. And there's going to be this, like, not party tomorrow, but, like, celebration for public servers that I have to go to. I really don't want to, I don't really care, but since my aunt helped me get the job and she has like a higher ranking, it looks bad if I'm not there, so I have to be there. But if not, I would have streamed today and tomorrow. That would have been an amazing plan. I can still try to do it tomorrow. It really depends on how long I spend at that event, especially because there's like this they do like this giveaways where it's like randomized. I wouldn't say lottery-like, but like we all, give our invitation that has our name and our number or whatever, and they do, they grab randomly, and the prizes are like what that to be a blender, a mini split, or stuff like that. So, chances I get something are low, but they're never zero. So I have to give it a shot. Maybe I can get something, sell it for good money. I wish they gifted something more along the lines of like a Switch 2. I would love a Switch 2. But alas, it is what it is. Thank you all for coming. I will be streaming hopefully for around 3 hour-ish. I hope so at least. And I'm going to start opening the game before we do the switch of screens. Boop. It should be showing shortly, I am hoping. Are we seeing it? Because, my second screen... Okay, no, yeah, we're good. It was like a little stuck, but we're there. Just gonna quiet that, so we don't have double audio. I just realized my phone wasn't double audio. But yeah, does the game, like, it looks so cute! Look at them! Look at them, they're so pretty! But yeah, I have, like, my phone on the side, so if my character just goes like this, assume I'm watching my phone because I see something pop up in chat, okay? That should be for the best. What the fuck is this? Okay. I think we're good to go. It should be showing on screen just fine. Okay, we have like 3 seconds of delay at best. If anyone can tell me in chat if the audio is too loud for the game, I think it's fine. It should be fine. It's the normal level of audio I had when playing Pokemon. So I'm assuming it's okay for this, but if it's too loud or not loud enough, do let me know so I can fix it. Anyways, let's play. Oh, space, right.
Dear reader, allow me to introduce you to my book.
Okay, I didn't expect voice acting. Okay, nice. I don't have to read. Yay!
Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself.
Oh?
It is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special. Without you, there is no story.
Nice. I like that. Oh.
Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be. This is a story about change.
Okay.
Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn.
Oh.
His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
Okay. Hey, Dad. How are things going? Oh. Today's the first day of summer vacation. I start middle school next year, I guess. I was 6 years old when you died, and it's been 6 years now. From here on out, you'll have been gone longer than you were here. It feels like that should mean something. Mom always said that this tree was your favorite spot in the world. Me too. Oh. Hey, Luca. Honey, I find you here.
Rolo was Luca's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Well, after I bagged on your jaw till your grand answer, and after I checked the pond, and climbed up the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you
Rolo
here.
finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
Oh, yeah, right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. I didn't know you were going to keep doing it now that your mom's gone too. Dude! She's not gone! She's just missing. Sorry, I meant to say she went missing. She's gonna come back, Rolo. Of course she is. Okay, Dad. See you next time. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, lead the way. Oh, right. I move. Okay, let's go. Dandelions! Oh, that's cute! Tickle.
Wonderful! I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
Okay. Yeah, but I want to get all of them. I don't think I can get all of them before they respawn. No, they respawn too fast. I can't. Alright. I gave it a try. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you'd get to that. I found the perfect way to start our summer. How's that?
Rolo looked to the side suspiciously.
Not here. They might be watching. They who? Shh, shh. Not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. Alright, I guess I just have to tell Gran and we can head out. What are you gonna tell her? I don't know, I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll make you the welcome sign. Your Gran still kinda wakes me out. I don't do well with new people. She moved in like half a year ago. Just maybe the signs for you're done. Suit yourself, it won't be long. Okay, this and this. Perfect. Oh! I can jump. Alright. Good to know.
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There
Yes.
are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines.
Okay.
They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of
Alright.
them can be found in this very house.
Gotcha.
Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric. One of his father's old stethoscopes. Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though.
Okay. I like the little
Gran
slide.
had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation.
I like the narrator. I like her voice. It's relaxing.
Just some dusty knickknacks. Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet.
Oh.
Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
My room!
Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air. Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner. Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation.
I mean, I get it.
Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
Okay, so my character likes reading. I got a cute sweater. I don't think there's anything else to explore here. Alright. Let's go down with Granny.
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hut. A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
Junk! Lovely.
An array of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with a day of the week. Oh my! This is quite exciting! I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these. You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic. You are about to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word. Step forth, dear reader.
Okay, I think I did have to find everything.
A sturdy old wheelbarrow. Young Luca would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother. She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror.
Aww.
A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench.
Thanks, Rama. Hey, Gran, I'm gonna go hang with Rolo for the day. See you later. Hold up now, dear. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere
The
special.
less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
Chill.
Just
Oh!
gonna go chill for the day.
Okay, I get it now.
The best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. We stick to what we're good at. Well, make sure you're done chilling in time for supper.
Easy. Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess. That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
Ooh.
The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made. You can see the turning point which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches. Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
Okay.
We were just gonna go ponder for the day. This was Luca's chance to sell his alibi.
You know, big stuff, small stuff, medium, mostly medium
Nailed
pondering.
it.
Huh? Oh, forget it. Off with you now. Oh, that's interesting. I just want to see what the hide does.
We were just gonna go hide for the day.
Hide?
Additionally, when one is trying to hide,
Yeah, I guess Rollo bet some other kids we couldn't beat them at hide and seek. Aren't you a little too old for that? We'll make sure you boys are done playing your little game in time for supper.
all's well that ends well.
Alright, okay. So this game's for a lot of replayability. Oh, and Luca. You and Rollo stay out of trouble. I know. Come on. Dang it, Rollo.
For a town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
If I go down here...
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
Alright, I'm not allowed to detour yet. You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path.
Chapter 2. Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death.
Oh.
In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Care. Hey there,
William
Paul.
Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Oh, sure. Come on now, when I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Sounds pretty alright. You are gosh darn right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Make sure to invite all of your little friends. I couldn't keep Rollo away if I tried. Excellent. Sorry, Luca, I got to get back to the proverbial grindstone. Or harvest away and all that. Alright. Sorry, young Mr. Bonhorn. Can't talk now. Very busy with preparations.
Mayor Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I... It's Mayor Ballant.
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Alright, what can the Mayor of Bacon Pines do for you today? Oh, just saying hi, I guess. Well, good day to you too, young Mr. Van Horn. I cannot talk to that one. Oh, I look cool. Hey, Mr.
Mr.
Sinclair.
Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was, a tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Sinclair. Bah, don't you see I'm sleeping, boy? How's the napping today? Crummy as always. Used to have a perfectly nice view from here, till perennial harpist put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why didn't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown they want, it ain't gonna be the one who blinks. Nothing to go in there. Trash. Come on, Andy, grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy, I can't. Do it or we pound ya. Yup. But Mom said... Yeah, but... If I had a nickel for every yeah, but... I'd be freaking king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish? Yup. Mr. Bonhorn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Golly, I'm sorry. It's my first week at Perennial
He pulled a pen
Harvest.
from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Wonderful. It won't happen again. If we're going to be on a first name basis, then you can call me Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. I'm sorry, this guy's gonna be Ebron. Like, I miss QSMP. It's a red panda. His name is gonna be Ebron. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be a part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about new fountains and phone booths. We're gonna change the world, and it all starts here in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyways, I'd better get... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. If we're gonna change this down, we need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Changing the world is intense. So, what'd you say? Could you answer a few questions? Well, I guess if it's quick. Wonderful! Up to answering questions. A few quick questions. One down. See? It's not that hard, is it? Oh, okay. We're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I never really thought about it before. Perfect. It's the only place I lived. See? That wasn't so
He
painful.
stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? I guess not. Huzzah! Our first 3 questions answered in record time! Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits. I cannot go in. And I cannot go back. Okay. Dog! Hey, Jetson. Is the line playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I wrote one in. But hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me, if you ever want chairs back, I've taken to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the wheel. If you don't mind, I think you should stay. Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener.
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Oh. Oh, look at the baby. Look at him. Go pick out your bait from the tackle box, buckaroo. Yes, Papa.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait. Luca tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
You have to reel it in a bit faster.
Luca gently baited a feather onto good for skimming the surface.
Okay. Easy there, Buckaroo.
Luca gently baited a feather good for skimming the surface.
Oh, Ducky! Well, I'll be switch. It's your old Robert Ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told you it'd turn up.
Luca tied a what fish could resist an
Oh, I can do both. Gotcha. Boot. Who do you think the other one is? Hard to say. Sometimes things tricks away. That's not fair. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is. I hope the other boot that leads has a sock to keep it company. Looks like we could use some new bait. Ooh, I can find things in memories? Or like, can I come back to this? I can come back! Okay, got it. That's interesting.
The boys had a good thing going. As long as they kept old Jeff happy, they had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
Okay.
After Luca's father had passed, Rollo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luca realized it was Rollo's way of keeping him occupied.
Oh, he's a good friend. No, not the hatch.
On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static.
I'm really hoping the sound is good. Because I'm really liking the music and the narrator.
Rollo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens. Luca's winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Okay, what's this top secret plan to start our summer? So you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Get this. Last night it was glowing. Sorry, hiccup. Glowing? Are you sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the fall harvest? Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? We would, Rollo. We would. Wait. It's just the best old warehouse. I just knew you could do some research at the library. You actually want to go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mom's out there somewhere. And it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rollo, if you don't want to. Luca, remember the time I accidentally burned down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my pot throttled me? This is a chicken flaming coop sort of deal. I've got you back. Thanks, Rollo. Now that I think about it, poking around at the coop fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. Just checking. Yeah, okay, there's nothing. I like the book ideal. Sorry, Rolo. I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on, I'll catch up. Alright. Hello, miss.
Hello, Mrs. Nelson.
Morning, Luca. Big plans for the summer?
Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings?
Can't say that I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. Be safe now.
Luca could see the morning regulars nestled in their booths at the early bean.
Ooh. Piper? Oh, hey, Luca, what's up? You know it's summer break, right?
Of course.
And it's like the morning? Correct. And you're studying?
Like they say, the early bird gets the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. Sure.
Hey, Serial.
Hi, Luca. Could you please tell this lazy bot to help out in the cafe?
Lumi, Serial would like you to.
Luca, let me give you a little bit of advice. If you ever never do what you will do in love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Wow, you're really setting the kid for success. I want to see everything. Hello?
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
The two wandered down the wooded path, unaware of a danger ahead.
Oh!
Oh, it is getting good.
Last Chance Diner.
Holden Wilder ran the local paper of record, the Beacon.
Hey, Mr. Wilder.
Morning, Luca. What's the day have in store for you?
I was wondering if you heard any news about...
News? The Beacon news knows that the news that needs knowing.
Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse?
Nope.
Oh. Roll thought he saw some lights there last night.
Rollo ought to be careful poking around that part of town. The winds of chance are blowing, and change is a dangerous animal.
Oh. Hey, Don. Sorry to wake ya. No problem. It comes with a job.
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
What's up? Rolo said there was something strange going on at the warehouse. You know anything about that? You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So, what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on the few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing.
Things seem to be quiet in town today.
Yep, everyone's preparing for the festival. Should be back to normal tomorrow. Catch you then.
Catch you then.
Oh, and Luca, I'm really sorry I haven't been able to find out anything about your mom yet.
I'm just grateful that you tried.
I'm still keeping my ears up.
Nothing behind there. Guess Mrs. Fratelli is getting ready for the festival. I cannot go that side. I don't think change. Luca, just the fellow I was looking for.
Hey, Roxy, what's up?
Right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point. The first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms. Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Have you seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast.
Well, not really, no. Can't say I have.
Can't say or won't say.
Roxy, would I lie to you? Rolo.
that thing with your body. Well, you're not scared. You're not scary, are you? She's harmless. And that chump. And she's right around the corner, isn't she?
Don't mind me, just over here lurking uselessly.
Oh, hey sis. Nice weather we have, eh?
Couldn't help but notice you snuck this morning before breakfast.
Wasn't hungry.
Also couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored.
Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots.
We all gotta pick up the slack since the fall festival.
Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten. And the rest look like they were hit with Hank Atomic synchro ray. Sorry.
All the more reason to keep digging.
There's gotta be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, look, I have places to be, so if you don't mind.
Oh, I do mind. I'm not gonna catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself.
Rolo froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles. Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
So,
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Come on, Roxy, it's the first day of the summer, the sun's shining, we just wanna take it easy. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow.
that's great and all, but Rolo's problems have a way of becoming my problems.
And Pa always says tomorrow work is best left for yesterday.
March, you big oaf. Expect a full report about the Valentine place.
So, Fitz, what are you up to this lovely day? Nope. Cool.
Okay, so clearly I have to go that side, but I'm not gonna do that.
Ooh.
I didn't. It did something! I want to see if we would break.
Hey, Griffin. How's the ice cream cake going?
Not great. It's still pretty cold out. And I'm in the business of selling cold. I'm sure things will warm up soon. Mr. Tolliver's not at the grocery stand? He's prepping for the festival, I guess. Gotcha.
Hey, Bert. Hi, Luca. I'm doing some fact-checking for the town history exhibit.
Look it, I'm just here to put up the lights.
But did you know? When the town was founded, there were only 7 citizens, and they all worked for a mining company? And there was only one dirt road leading to town, and...
There still is only one road leading to town.
Oh, right.
I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little, rough. I was sick for the last couple of days. Not too bad, but I'm still recovering, so... If I ever go mute, or like quiet for too long without anything happening on screen, I want to blow up my nose. I want to see if I can do something with my dad memory before I keep going.
Luca stuck a toy stretchy hand onto the hook. Those things
Oh.
always get dirty anyway.
Alright. Ooh, bracelet.
Should we give it to Mom? She likes jewelry.
That's a sweet thought, Buckaroo, but I'm not sure she'd fully appreciate the pawn bracelet. Okay, I need to go find more. Exploring the world and whatnot.
Sharpen Valentine, founder of Beacon Pines.
Never underestimate what a great man can do given
A
time.
bit much, if you ask me.
Indulgent. Okay. Hey, Solomon. Apologies, no time for chit chat. Oh.
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of
Oh.
the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later.
Luca, my boy, hold up a sec.
Oh, Mr. Nookrate, I was on my way to...
I just sold the last jar of your grandmother preserves. Can't stock the shelves fast enough, turned out.
Hey, that's great, but I'm actually...
I guess Jennifer will just have to swing by more of her lovely jam.
Uh-huh.
Well, don't let this old man slow you down. She just reminded her that she still owes me that
A
dance.
promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Will do.
She's a fine woman, that Jennifer.
Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess.
A real fine woman.
Gotta go.
Stay away from my grandma.
The phone booth was brand new, part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. It didn't see much use.
Oh, hey, Luca. Hey, Joey. How's the bug hunting going? Not great. Bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Oh, sure, bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going into the Weepwood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching. Got it.
Bee.
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
Oh. No bee.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
Okay.
The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
Okay, nothing from me here yet. Maybe in the future, though.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
Okay, no turning back now. Caution, electrified fence. Is that a new sign?
The fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay, so what would Rollo do if he was
Luca
here?
often asked himself what Rollo would do, so that he could rule out that option.
Definitely not touching that thing.
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained.
Okay, anything else I can interact with before, you know?
That's
One more to
two.
go. The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Okay, moment of truth.
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
Okay, so Rollo wasn't exaggerating for once.
There was only one way to find out.
Yeah, I can still grab some. Oh no, I cannot bring it with me.
Wow, that smells awful. Too bad Rollo's not here.
I had no problem looking around here.
The water looked almost diseased. It flowed slowly into the woods.
That's not good.
The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid. Luke
Locked.
thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper?
The sound of footsteps grew louder.
Hello?
Shit.
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into... This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself, but change is, after all, a dangerous animal. The end? I probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy, but don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it.
Oh, I like that.
From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.
Okay. Alright, give me a moment. I need to clear my nose up. Apologies, I have returned. My nose was getting too clogged. But I'm breathing a little better now, so I think we're good to go.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Oh god.
Make a break for it!
What have you done? Did that little shit just kick me? For all you want, little twerps, you're gonna come home eventually. Okay.
Sorry about that. We're all looking get overexcited sometimes.
Solomon Valentine, current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune, huffed as he brushed off his pants.
A town of complete and utter fools. No one wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously.
Either way, I'm really sorry.
No matter, how are you doing?
Me?
Yes, with all this business about your mother and whatnot.
Oh, I'm getting by.
Still no word from her at all?
No?
That is truly a shame. Your grandmother has taken residence to keep house.
Yeah.
And how is that going?
Well, we mostly stay out of each other's way.
You make it sound like she's rarely at home.
It's not like that. She just has a lot to do.
Hmm,
She's still settling in and trying to figure out how to make meat scent.
indeed. Well, count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who is rarely around, in lieu of one who tries to compensate by smothering you with attention.
Doesn't sound so bad.
Trust me when I say, it's best to rely on yourself. Family has a way of creating more problems that they solve.
Solomon trifled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Speak of the devil. Do not wander off like that. I'm much too busy to be looking all over for you. Apologies, Harris. I was taking a stroll through town. Strolls are for commoners. You're a Valentine now. Now? I want you to be present for the construction of the History Museum. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past. Of course. Interesting. I need to reinvestigate that, right? Wes got too much of his father in him. I win. No help. I am the champion.
We were racing.
Did that road get longer?
Like anything ever changes around here.
It seemed longer. You're just lightheaded from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time. Not sure why I would take advice from a second place. Has the sign always been there? Wait, what?
Caution, electrified fence.
Creepy. How are we gonna get around an electric fence? Don't worry, I've got this. Why did you do that? Paul always says you can figure out what the plan was when you're done.
Great, what now?
Of course. You're a genius. I think that did it, Luca. You never fail to impress.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Dang, Rollo, you weren't exaggerating for once.
Was there ever any doubt?
It definitely needs investigating.
Good thing two of these detectives are on the case.
This is bizarre.
This is awesome! Rumble.
Did you feel that?
What, the excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. Check out this bottle.
That's not normal.
And this hose. Oh man, the door's locked.
Try harder.
No dice, it won't budge. Oh well. This dumpster's new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it.
Who did all of this?
My nose is stitching. I think I smell some treasure.
Are you sure that this is the hazardous waste?
Just help me get in.
Rollo, it would be my honor to throw you in the trash.
Come on, Lady Luck.
So, what's in there?
Let's see. There's a squishy bag of squish.
Wow.
A good inch of stagnant sludge. Their natural habitat. Wait, hold phone. Hold two phones? Check this bad boys out.
Are those walkie-talkies?
Just like hand atomic communicators. Does this actually work? Ground command, hand atomic, hand, do you afraid me? This hand atomic, ground command, you're coming in 5x5.
How are the ballerina's hand?
It's getting a little stuffy in here. Requesting assistance for a back. Help is in the way.
What was that? Someone's coming. Give me your hand. Tell me you saw that?
Dude, I don't know what I saw.
He's coming back. Get down!
That's a body. Oh god.
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Oh god, Tell me that's not what I think it is.
Luca, do you know what separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives?
A ridiculous hat.
When the chips are down, ace detective dips deeper for
Rollo felt
clues.
around at the large sack which burdened them. He
Aha!
snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
It's some sort of badge or something.
What's it say?
Rollo held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott, Deep Engineering. It's a name tag. I think it's just one name tag in the bag full of something else.
Okay. I think we should make a break for it.
Stay calm, this is no time to panic. I'm not
Panicking! You're panicking!
Rollo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard.
Dude, I'm not holding your hand. Quit messing around.
What other slime color head would have been here?
Oh! It was moving! That should move!
I am beginning to see the benefit of your run for your life plan.
Right, we clearly established that I'm faster than you, so I'll go first.
Why not to go together?
Plating chicken coop, Luca. I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, howl ass.
Rollo, I'll give you credit.
You're sure found an eventful way to start our summer.
It's what I do.
Well, here goes nothing.
Lucas sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow. Chapter 3.
Ooh.
Finding a friend. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. So I'll need to get delivered in town today. Okay. So what did you and Roll get up to yesterday? Oh, nothing interesting. Hello. Calm down. No, of course it was the right thing to do. Start gathering folks. I'll be right there. Are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? Not really. We just sort of ran around for a bit.
Gran's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
Wait, I think my cat is doing something. What are you doing? Hey. What do you do? He was just messing with his bowl of food. We are fine. We are a-okay.
I've got to take care of something. You are to stay in this house for the day. Under no circumstance are you to leave. What? If I'm not back by dinner, there's a stew in the icebox. But nothing. You are to stay here. Understand? Yeah. Say it. I'll stay here till you get back. Good.
As if.
Oh, and to Luca. You left the icebox open yesterday. We're not made of money, you know. Well, that was strange.
Ha, why does that have the question mark? Well, ah, okay, that changes things, right? If I let this open. Oh, alright.
A faint electronic sound floated in the air.
Morse code.
Is it that coming from inside the house? Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Rollo, is that you? Over?
Luca glanced at the now silent walkie-talkie. He wasn't sure what to think.
Oh no. Well, let me not do that.
Oh, hey, Roxy. Is this about me accidentally kicking you yesterday?
Is Rolo here?
No.
Look at me, Luca. This is serious. It's Rolo here.
No, I haven't seen him since yesterday.
Rolo didn't come home last night.
What?
A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
Where was the last place you saw him?
We were playing around in Whipwood, and then it was late and we went home.
Whitwood? If he's alive, I'm going to kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything that he
Luca's
said?
mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around.
Okay. I need to go let people know to check the woods. You just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
Rolo. Where are you? What if I check up here? Papa, I would like some guidance. Papa. Okay.
Luca stuck a those things always.
Come on. Are you here? Apparently not. No, do you know something new?
Hey, Jetson, have you seen Rolo come this way by any chance?
Afraid not. It's Luffy was sufficient is in this here pond.
Hey, Bert, have you seen Rolo?
Nope. Though I've mostly been taking to clacking to clip courts. They're setting up lots of stuff for the festival. This one said he had to process some answers. I told him that was fine. I'll wait right here until he gets back. Old Pickler's Pond. Abra! Howdy, Luca.
Hello again.
Eberron. I'm not Pete, you silly goose. It's Toby.
You could have fooled me.
Well, hey, it's no problemo. The important thing is, we'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, I'm getting that impression.
We're all part of something special, Luca. And it all starts right here in Beacon Pines. I get
Toby
it.
looked up from the clipboard excitedly.
That's right. How about you start by telling me?
Look, no offense, but I got my own stuff to take care of.
Aw, you joker. We're all part of this together. You'll let us know when you're free to answer a few questions.
We really need to get back to work.
Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy said she will be here, then she will be here.
I just don't see why I'm standing around, doing nothing, and waiting for Roxy, when I could be standing around doing nothing and getting paid for it.
Come on, Lumi. Roxy needs our help.
Yeah, well, good intentions don't qualify as fleeing good tender.
Okay, that one is the one I'm missing. Ugh, my parents wouldn't listen.
No offense, but isn't Rolo always getting into trouble?
Something feels different this time.
What can we do to help?
We need to check where there aren't, the dudes aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check Whipwood. Our shift doesn't end for another couple hours. We could spend the time making posters.
That would be great.
I guess.
Right, Fitz and I will check Whipwood.
We'll be back later to pick up the posters.
I think my dad has a map of Whitwood's. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. What's this about a missing child?
I must stress the situation is completely under control.
It all seems so terrible.
And you're sure there's nothing we can do to help? Nonsense, young Mr. Quarter. You will turn up, safe and sound. I'm certain.
You just focus on settling in.
I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging.
Oh yes, Mrs. Valentine has been more than accommodating. We were just telling our daughter Beck that... Now where did she run off to?
Rollo is missing!
Hey, John. Is it trouble, Rollo? Yeah, I didn't come home last night. I wonder if it's connected. Connected to what? I was checking in on their report about increased activity around town.
What sort of activity?
Windowless trucks, mechanical noises, strange lights. Your typical shady stuff.
Who would be doing all that and why?
Well, I have a few leads. The Valentine family is always suspicious. Perinel Harvest certainly has the resources.
Do you have any idea where Rollo could be?
The best place to start looking is where the trail went cold. Where did you last see him?
We were in Whipwood.
Probably by Valentine's fertilizer. I'll check out Whipwood when my shift ends. I'll do my best at work at night.
His eyes went wide in disbelief. What do you mean banished? That's impossible. Oh my, he doesn't even see the danger he's in. I have a feeling that's telling us more than we know.
Hi Luca, what's up? You haven't seen Rollo around recently, have you? He hasn't come around here much. Not since they made a rule that one can only order decaf.
Dog.
Hey Jason. History Museum. It's laughable, really. You see happen to see Rollo in there? No, just a shadow of a family. Clinging onto a town, clinging onto the past. Feel free to check yourself, but don't expect to have your mind blown. Hey Griffin, has Rollo been? Haven't seen him all day.
I'm sure he'll chill around us.
Tell him there's a strawberry chocolate double scoop waiting for him on the house.
Sorry. My bad. Let's look inside.
Ooh!
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not know is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Sharper Valentine. Young Sharper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here in Pekin Pine. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck, a scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Shopper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Sharper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Company Remembrance Fund.
That was unhelpful.
Because I think charming... No? I'm coming, Rollo!
Hey, Joey, have you seen Rollo around? No, sorry, Luca. I had my eyes in the dirt looking for Biddles. I can't seem to find any. He never came home last night. You think it's because it's been colder than normal? I don't see why that would have been anything to do with Rollo. No, the beetles! You think the temperature confused their circadian rhythm or something? Who's to say? I'm not a beetologist. Just keep your eye out for him, would you? Of course.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town. The Valentine mansion loomed, both figuratively.
Okay, we already saw that. This is still locked. Nothing to interact with here. Uh-oh.
Dang, they boarded out the way in.
I can go around, right? Okay, I cannot cross over the clearly toxic waste.
Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old.
Okay, can I go around here, apparently? I can try this side again, maybe something unlocked? Nope. Ooh. Oh, it was to pose. My bad. I thought I was looking into the box. I guess I go back home?
Luca wrapped some tape around the hook. Hey, you never know.
Paper. Let's see that. We regret to inform you that your applications for property rights with respect to the Beacon Pines CBD and surrounding area has been rejected. What is that for? Applicant Valentine State. Good, good. Did they kill my dad? I think they may have killed my dad. Can I go here now? Nope. Check the library. I didn't check the fucking library. My god. Still weirds me out that this is a question mark, not an accepted. It was open. My god.
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert, and it's making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
Hey, Kato.
Kato was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title, Introduction to Melitology.
Ahem. Oh, hey, Luca. Just look up to me. Good book? Dunno, just started
He
it.
gestured to the shelves.
I'm really reading out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out bees are pretty cool. For instance, do you know around 70% of bee species actually live in the underground tunnels? Or that if there are two queens in a hive, they will fight to the death for the supremacy? That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rolo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know.
I think we need that book on bees. Hey, Chase. Oh, hey, Luca. Did Rolo come by? Nope. I was actually surprised. He's usually here early on days when the new issue drops. Rolo's the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. Besides myself, that is. Well, if he does swing by, tell him to meet me you know where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Oh, right, your dad's Space Cadet.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Only one binding was clean enough to read: Cellular Biology and the Chemistry of Mitosis.
Boring.
Mycological Phosphorescence.
More like my complete loss of interest.
The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics, most of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered spin-offs. Oh, the cobs I've eaten. A salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous.
Yuck.
Sally Seashore's simple succulent sundries. Luca brushed off a smudge of dust. Or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible.
Succulent.
A peek behind the curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu. One of the greatest acting minds of our time. By Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Huh.
There were rarely any actual new additions, simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week.
Not fooling anyone. What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Oh yeah, Mr. Nugget works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? No, what's your name? Luca Badhorn. You're new here? Yeah, not by
Beck's
choice.
family moved often, giving her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way.
I'm looking for my friend Rollo. He didn't come home last night.
So he's missing?
I guess so.
Like missing? Does that sort of thing happening a lot around
Luca
here?
shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so I should probably get going. Hey, wait up!
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yeah, well, technically it landed on hats. Leave this kid to find his friend alone. Why don't I always do the opposite? Oh, that's kinda like me and Rollo. I guess Rollo's my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny. Let's go find him. The name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. I suppose I could help. I could use some help. Try to keep up. Let's go.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
This sort of thing normal around here? Because bottle of growing news are definitely not what I expected from this place. I have no idea what the stuff is. Well, the next obvious step is science. And what does science suggest? Hook it with a stick.
Luca watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood.
Oh.
First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
What the?
As
Cool.
quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Okay. The sign tells us this skunk is weird as hell. Yeah, it seems dangerous. Hey Tish, look what the cat dragged done. Yup. I don't have time for this right now, Iggy. This character design is pissing me off. Like, I know it's supposed to be annoying and it solves it really well, it's just pissing me off already. Oh, don't say things like that, it hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish? Yup. She looks fine to me. Why, hello, I don't think we're properly introduced. Iggy's the name, this is my companion Trish. Yup. You probably heard of us. Can't say I have. I'll forgive you just this once on account of you being new around here. Why would you hang out with this dude? Dot. Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so cute? Has he even told you that his parents skipped out on him? Shut up. It's true. They got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Iggy, I'm only gonna say it this time. Don't talk about my family. Well, look, it's from the backbone now that a girl's around. First Pop's groped. Then his mom finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced.
Iggy took a step towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle. Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city. But a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought. Well, time to bust out the strange. Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
This is when people don't talk. Yep. Stop being a weirdo. Hello? Are you some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense. What kind of trouble impacts
At
Dot?
the sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach. Iggy's His clothes were drenched in the glowing ooze.
You jerk, my clothes are ruined. I'm gonna...
Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
I don't feel so good. Help. Oh, okay, now it's completed because I reached the other. Okay, tickle. Ah, I understand. Okay, I get how it works. I'm gonna try the tickle because I think that's
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
I get it. I understand. Hey Tish, wanna see something cool? Check it.
Plunged forward and began to tickle.
What the? Tish, is she tickling you? Yup. Hi up. Hi up.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter.
Hey up, hey up.
Redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening
Iggy's
us.
eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. See you around, new
Iggy
kid.
kicked at the puddle before making his... Beck shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Is it bad? It depends. What are your feelings about having more mature, refined look? Oh god.
Chapter 4.
Oh.
The best policy. Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was a...
Okay, because yeah, it got kickstarted. It kickstarted chapter 4. I want to see the bad ending, and that was intense. It's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems
person
okay.
at the warehouse, this strange ooze, and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
We have to find Rollo. You took the words out of my mouth. Oh there, little buddies. You startled me. What in the dickens are you up in this part of town? We're just helping look for Rollo. Oh, you haven't heard the good news. Rollo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Really? So where was he? It's funny, really. He just got a little turnaround in the woods. They can be disorienting, you know. I'm starting to get that impression. Rollo's at your house now, getting some well-deserved rest. Oh, that's a relief. You two should scurry along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on back. Can't wait to introduce you to Rollo. Oh, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother was looking for you. She was? She was worried sick. You should march straight home. I guess. Beck, your phone might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk with Nellie about your work
Beck
anyway.
glanced toward Luca.
I guess all's well that ends well. Can introduce you to Rollo tomorrow. Sure. Glad he's okay.
Rollo was safe. A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me. If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4.
Oh,
Our
okay.
harvest awaits. Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
Gran, I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? Gran? And I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I was just helping look for Rollo. Gran? Roxy came over. She was worried about him. So I figured you wouldn't mind if I helped look for him. I don't think Gran is actually coming home. He turns probably safe and sound.
Luca was alone. The house was empty.
So Grant's not back yet? I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do now but sleep, I guess.
Luca was sitting by the pond, listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him. Without turning, he spoke. "Why don't you grab me some nice bait?" "Sure thing, Dad." Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. "We're fishing with bees?" Luca's father gave a warm chuckle. "Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one." Luca closed his eyes and plucked out a bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb. Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work. "Interesting choice." With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple. The wrong choice. But I respect it. The pond began to freeze over. Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right. Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed. Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. "Dad, I don't understand." "Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal." The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. "Dad, look out!" His father casually wound the reel. "None of it's your fault, you know. Never was." "Dad, we have to go." Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. "Please, you have to run." The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands. "That's the thing about fishing, Luca." His chest began to crystallize. "You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out." A shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet.
Damn.
"Dad, I don't understand. What does all this mean?" The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply. Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie.
Rollo?
Faintly, he could hear Rollo amongst the noise.
Luca.
Rollo, is that you?
Luca. There?
Rollo, it's the middle of the night.
Thank God. Listen, I don't know how long this thing will work down here.
Down here?
Rollo's voice was coming through more clearly now. But some words were still just static.
Listen to me. Someone grabbed me yesterday.
What's it? The man in the hazmat suit?
It was... took me some sort of... I think I'm underground.
Underground? Are you okay?
Kinda. They seem more interested in... for now, at least.
Mr. Kerr said you made it back home safe.
Here? No. Trust.
He's...
Hold on.
The
Someone's
signal
coming.
went silent.
Rollo? Rollo, where are you?
Luca held still, waiting for a response. His pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time.
Okay, I think they're gone. Getting worse.
Rollo's voice began to fade.
Losing signal. Not much time. Mission control. You need to... the treehouse. The
With
treehouse.
that, the signal died for good.
What was he trying to say about the treehouse? What's the treehouse? The antenna! He wants me to use the antenna to his house to get a better signal.
Rollo, you're a
Luca
genius.
grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse. Luca heard a group of footsteps approaching. He dashed behind the bushes to avoid being spotted.
So we all understand our roles. You can count on me. I still think we need more time. This wasn't the original
Mr.
plan.
Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
We're all in danger now. I, for one, refuse to sit idly by while that danger persists.
Here, I'm to just keep your wits about you.
Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet breath.
You're right. You can count me on me. I just wish you could have made that deal with Harris Valentine. Her resources would still have come in handy. As As I said, I had no time to contact her after your call this morning. Plans change. How's Luca holding up? He's fine. You shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all... I know very well what all of this is for. We have no choice. Operation Sparkplug has a new objective. Are we in agreement?
The three shared a determined look.
Good. We'll reconvene after the festival. Ooh. Gran, why are you meeting with Mr. Fratelli and Mr. Tolliver late at night? Hey, Luca. Ah! John, you scared me. How long have you been there? Just a few minutes. Earlier today, I saw Mr. Tolliver and your Gran enter the diner together. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still hadn't left, so I used the greatest tool of any investigative reporter time. When they left, I tailed them here. What do you think they're up to? Whatever it is, they seem organized and determined. They mentioned the festival. Yeah, I heard that too. Has your Gran been doing anything different recently? Anything strange? She got a phone call this morning and rushed out the door. I called from here and told her, it seems. She was either furious or terrified. Or both. Luca, be careful out there. I think we might be in the middle of a scoop of a lifetime. I will. Aren't you coming out? No, I'm gonna stay out here for a bit longer. See you, Luca. I did it. I changed the sign. Splendid. Did anyone see you? I don't believe so. You were right. It was simple enough to just rearrange the letters. No choice for a prank, though. In situations such as these, odd is
The
good.
two boys shared a mischievous grin.
I can wait for everyone to see the big reveal. It should be quite memorable. Let's make ourselves scars for now.
Luca placed a sinker on the line. Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
Bottle! Malisated proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man. Most leave not be. Makes a real piece of work to leave something like that laying around. Rollo, are you there? I'm at Treehouse now, Rollo. Mr. Getz said you were alright. What happened out there? Dang it, Rollo, where are you? Huh? Who's there?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket.
I got weapons in here. So you better come out
He
right now.
strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
Weapons? How could you hurt something that's already dead?
Fear gripped Luca's throat.
Who are you? What? You don't recognize me? I guess I don't even recognize myself anymore.
Luca stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
I'm a monster, and now they hunt me like the beast I am.
Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's tone jolted to dejected anger.
Don't touch me! This is all your
Luca
fault!
slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I lost control. So you couldn't control yourself for a second, and I get to be like this forever? There must be a way to fix this. Oh, you're gonna be my savior? Perfect little Luca saves the day. With this positive attitude and the power of friendship, none of this matters. There's no time. They're after me. They chased me all through Wheatwood. They only came here to hide.
Hide from who? Who's after you? Rollo! It's not safe, Luca! Rollo, where are you? The treehouse! I am at the treehouse, Rollo. Where are you? No, Luca, the treehouse isn't safe! They said they were going to the treehouse! I was trying to stay away from the treehouse! Who said they're going to the treehouse? The clipboards! They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me. What sort of questions? They were saying the same stuff they always do, but it's different now. Less asking, more threatening. We're gonna figure this out, Iggy. Yeah, well, thanks. Hello? Is anyone present in this arboreal domicile? Crap, they found me. Don't panic, you sit here and see what they want. Holy fuck. Hello, Mr. Bonhorn. We would love to hear your thoughts. Do you have time for an informal chat? We will be brief. Your time is valuable to us. Be done in just a second. Of course, of course. Oh, we have a problem. Who's out there? Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them. How many? Maybe all of them? And yeah, you were right. They are saying the same stuff but with the creepy knob cranked at 10. My young Evie be present. We would love to hear his thoughts.
Iggy
Run!
slumped to his knees.
I don't know what to do. I'm just so tired. Luca, what do we do?
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window.
Follow my lead.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof, where Rollo had constructed his MCDC, the Mission Control Defense Cannon. From behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his face.
Iggy, there you are. You gave us all of a scare. Go away, just leave me alone. I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry, though, we're here to help. Help? Then why were you chasing me? Luca, can you calm themselves into your paw there? Just look at him, he's not well. What's wrong with him? What did that gonk do to him? Well, that's a pretty honking question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. I just need you to let us up there. We can take care of him. You told me Rollo was okay, that he was back at his place resting. He is, poor fella just got a little lost. That's a lie. That is a horrible thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies. Why? Because he lets you ramble like a wackadoo? Nobody likes you, you creep.
Kerr's smile faltered.
Why don't you pop down here so we can have a face-to-face? Feeling like this is gonna give us all a heck of a sore truth. Who wants
Luca's
that?
grip tightened on the MCDC.
What do you do to Rollo, you liar? Well, shucks, Luca. The only teeny tiny fib I told you was that he was at home. He is resting, and he is perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happens to him next is up to you, Luca. Look around. You're in quite a pickle, and I am the only person in the whole world who can help you. You get to decide how this ends.
Luca's mind raced. He was caught in a trap. What do you do when there's no hope? He wiped his cheeks with a sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the option they had left. Fight.
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left.
Fight.
He swung the Mission Control Defense Cannon around, aiming it confidently at the smirking face of William Kerr.
Hey, Mr. Kerr.
Luca summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Rollo sends his regards. Hey, that wasn't called for, more than a little rude, and just plain unsanitary. Look, I really did things were good pals. What a shame that it's come to
Kerr
this.
turned his back on the two boys.
And
With
to
a
this.
nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit. As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation. The end. That escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here. Let's put a pin in this for now.
Tickle.
Chapter 4. The best policy. Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Luca, what the hell are you doing out here? And why did that cute gray haters run past us in a
Roxy
panic?
and Fitz looked drained. It was clear they'd spent all day searching.
That's Beck.
I don't care who she is. What happened? You were just helping look for Rollo. Luca, I need you to start telling me the
Roxy's
truth.
temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling, but this was the most intense Luca had ever seen her. Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca.
We're running out of time.
In a torrent of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down.
Rollo and I weren't just playing in Whipwit yesterday. We were investigating lights in the old Valentine warehouse. But someone was there in a strange suit, and we hid in the dumpster, and I had a heavy bag dropped on us, and I think it was a body, so we ran, but we got split up. And then I ran home, and it's all my fault. And now my best friend may never come back. Wow. Wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca.
It's not your fault, Luca. Rollo's gonna be okay, I promise.
Roxy drew herself up.
I'm gonna fix this. Luca, go home. But I want to help. This is too dangerous for a kid. I can't just sit around. I have to do something.
Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luca.
You go back to the little treehouse you two like to play in. Wait there in case Rollo shows up. Sounds like a
Luca
plan?
wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
You did the right thing telling me the truth. Now scoot. Really believe his story? What other option do we have? Things have been strange around here leading up to the festival. My dad has been acting weird lately. Well, weirder than normal.
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Why is it so cold here? This place gave me the willies.
Mr. Nuncreed jumped with a start.
Whoa, don't sneak up on an old fellow like that.
Sorry. Who are you talking to?
What?
Luca motioned to the phone booth.
Oh no. I was just checking because I thought I heard it ring. But the dang thing never does, of course.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone use it really.
The whole thing's a waste of money if you ask me. Any word from Rollo yet?
Not yet.
Long time for a boy to lose his way. Rollo knows this was too well to get lost. I suppose you're right. Silly boys' antics have this whole town worried sick. Antics? We all know Rollo likes to play his little pranks.
You think this is a prank?
What other possible explanation could there be?
He's not playing a prank and he didn't get lost. Someone took him. I know it.
How would you know that? Unless... Luke, is there something that you know?
Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's shoulder.
Dang it, boy. If there's something you know, something that could help your friend, you need to tell it, folks.
Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him. There was a shame lurking behind those eyes. A deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncreed was that worried about Rollo, maybe he could help.
Yesterday, Rollo and I were messing around at that old Valentine
Mr.
warehouse.
Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
Both of you? You were with Rollo when he went missing?
Not exactly. I was hiding in the dumpster.
The dumpster? What were you doing in there?
At first, we were just looking around. Then someone in a strange red suit came and dumped something on us. We got scared and ran. That was the last I saw of him.
You got scared by some garbage? That's why you don't go soon close someone else's dumpster.
But it wasn't garbage. I think it was a body.
I'm sure it was just some trash.
No, there was a name tag. It said Deep Engineering.
Mr. Nuncreed's shoulders slumped.
I wish I wouldn't have said
A
that.
deep sigh bellowed from his chest.
Why do you have to I try, Luca. God knows I try to keep you
Luca
safe.
attempted to take a step back, but Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
But you Banhurst just can't help yourselves, can you? You were all so close to being done with this.
With a firm shove, Nuncreed manhandled Luca into the phone booth.
What are you doing? It's out of my hands
The
now.
door latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
Shit.
As Luca pounded the glass, the floor dropped from under his feet. The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule, plummeting at gravity's whim. Luca winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop. He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance. Two large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view. Luca heard the deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom. He knows too much. The end. Wait. No. This isn't the end. I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something else.
Oh. Struggle. Oh! Shit! I like
This
this.
is a story about struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile? He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Chapter 3. Everything's fine. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished sharing a mess of jam last night. That'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So, what did you and Rolla get up to yesterday? Oh, Rolla had things to do, so I just parked it around. I've set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. One for Mr. Tolliver at the Bag and Wag. Another for Mrs. Fratelli at the diner. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed? He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. There are some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver gets the one on top. No problem. Off with you now, while the day is still young. Hello, it's Jennifer at Hartford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. A simple matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well, we can meet tonight.
Rolla! Sorry about yesterday, Rusty can be so annoying. But good news, no more boring chores for me today. You make it to the old Valentine's warehouse? So, what do you find? Give me the dirt.
Something happened. There was someone else there.
What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it would be aliens.
No.
Zombies?
No.
Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be?
Rollo, I gotta deliver this into town first. We can catch up later.
Oh, is it a whole thing? It sounds like a whole thing.
Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Maybe the treehouse tonight.
I'm not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of. Ugh. Meet me at mission control. Roger that, Space Cadet. everybody.
Wait, watch your step. Oh, sorry. There was a whole family of beetles here. They've gone missing. I thought I'd just sort of wander around. Everyone has a home, Luca. Even
Luca
beetles.
checked the soles of his sandals.
I think we're okay. It's weird that they're gone. They went missing when the festival preparations began. I think the noise scared them away. Something like that. Just watch where you step, okay?
You can tell those jerks. It doesn't matter how many boxes pile up. I ain't moving. Her.
Anger from the past mistakes not yet made, and a glimmer and hope for the future. He carried them all in equal parts everywhere he went. Oh heavens, what a burden to bear! Mr. Wilder, I trust you have time to chat.
Eris Valentine, oldest of Sharper Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine fortune, had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Certainly. What seems to be the
Mr.
problem?
Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the paper.
I couldn't help but notice that the front page of this morning paper was consumed with stories about the silly festival.
Well, yes. That is the news of the day.
But there was no mention of the museum, nor the foundation to which it was endowed.
I'm sorry, Miss Valentine. I realize I'm more so interested in this town's future, rather than anyone in fact anyone particular, family in particular.
There was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the goings on of my family was the only thing this town cared about.
Well, things change, ma'am. And you know change is dangerous. You finish that thought.
I will make that monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy.
My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine.
Did I give you the impression this conversation was finished?
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Well, good day, Mr. Wilder. That isn't my favorite little jam runner. Hey, Mrs. Fratelli.
Look at
She
you.
leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
Girl, skin and bones. Is your grand not feeding you?
She is. It's just...
I understand. You know, I thought your mama how you cooked back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. My bad. I had to sneeze.
See that picture over there?
That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute running around your little apron taking orders. The whole situation just breaks my heart. What happened with Eleanor?
You got a feeling she's out there somewhere yearning to be with you again.
Few things in this world can keep a mother from her
Luca
son.
shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yes, let's see
Mrs.
here.
Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Aw, they even have my name on them. How
She
thoughtful.
carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
Tell your grand hello for me, Luca.
Will do.
Luca squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
I'm ready to help, Mama. All right, little buckaroo. It's up to us to feed this float while Mr. Fratelli is away. I've got to deal with the inventory before I can start cooking. You think you can handle taking some orders in the meantime? Yes, Mama. Hi, Roxy. Luca, I'm helping.
Wow, hopefully your work ethic will rub off in Rolo.
What can I get you?
I'm not really feeling like a burger. How about a chicken sandwich with bacon on top?
Coming right up.
Chicken with bacon.
Here you go. I call it the Love Me Tenders.
Nice. Aren't you a little young to be waiting tables?
I'm just helping out.
Ah, my father had me hustling when I was your age as well. Father always says children are to be sails, pulling a family ever forward.
That doesn't sound very fun.
There's plenty of time for fun. For instance, father and I always make time to have lunch together once a
Luca
month.
glanced at the empty seat across from Gus.
Should I come back?
Oh no, it turns out father was too busy to have lunch today. I'll just go ahead and eat alone.
Oh,
The silver lining is without him around I can have my usual, a nice stack of cold cuts, topped with a pile of sloppy chili. Cold cuts, chili.
here you are. Cold cuts with steaming hot chili on top. I call it the hot and cold.
That's perfect, thank you. Ooh, I don't know you. Gadzooks, you're strong to weight stuff.
Jeff slapped the table and gave Luca a toothy grin.
How's your pops doing?
He's been pretty busy these days.
I know the feeling. Tell him that vision that he orders should be ready next week, will you?
Sure thing.
I've been in the mood for something sweet. You got a burger that's satisfied for the twisted?
A sweet burger?
Yeah, on top of it with some grilled cactus.
Grilled cactus?
The hard ones with the hard ones. Sweet cactus.
Here's your order. I call it the sweet and stabby.
Ha, no, that's a burger with bite.
Looks like we're missing a few things. Why don't you run out and grab some of our ingredients? Okay, I'll be back.
If I could just be left alone, you Mr. Barnhorn.
Oh, sure, sorry to bother you.
It's just that Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. The truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing.
Cut out for being mayor or for public speaking?
Both, I suppose. I never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family. For a legacy.
That sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just keep from the heart. I'm sure it'll be great. Hey, Don. Hey, look at what's up. You got a new jam delivery, eh?
Yep.
Have you seen the new kid around yet? New kid? Yeah, came in from the big city. My parents got both jobs here. But get this, one of them is working for William Care and Perennial Harvest, and the other is working for Harris Valentine. And the Valentine represents Beacon Pines past, and Perennial Harvest has positioned itself as the sound future. Those makes for some interesting dinner table conversations.
I can imagine. Hey, sir!
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Hello?
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry.
No bother, no bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see you have something for me.
Yeah, Grandma had some jam I'm supposed to give
He
you.
leaned in a bit further.
Jam.
Yeah, this one's on top. She wrote your name on
Mr.
it.
Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes, the jam. Thank you so much for delivering this jam
He
to
reached
me.
forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
I should put it on my store shelves post haste.
Okay, I should finish my deliveries.
Of course. Of
He
course.
leaned in for a final whisper.
Of course. Deliver jam to Mr. Tolliver.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. How do you keep that ice cream cold?
They keep them on ice. Where do you get the ice from? I don't know, somewhere cold. Do they keep somewhere cold? Look, Bert, you want some ice cream or not?
No, I'm good.
Sorry. I like the sound. I bring you jam.
Got some dad with you, Mr. Noncrete.
Luca, you seem chipper.
Well, aside from being undelivered, what is nice to say?
Mr. Nuncrete eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is.
So do you want jam?
Oh, right. Usually, Juniper jobs herself.
I guess she's busy today. Anyways, this is my last delivery for the day.
Oh, in that
Nuncrete
case,
snatched the basket from Luca.
I'll hold onto the basket until next time I see your gran.
Back!
Oh, we don't know each other in this universe.
Hey, you. Anchovies or pineapple?
What?
Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple. Why? How old are you? 12. Perfect. Follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you ask too many questions? Just try to keep up, okay? What just happened? Oh. Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, he just hit it off.
Oh, really?
Get this, his favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, and what is your friend's
Beck
name?
locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and
Luca Banhart, nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, this is Ilona. We're Beck's
Beck
parents.
gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh yeah, Beck told me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years.
So you both can stop obsessing about me making friends.
Oh, darling, we never doubted you. Just that for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the probability of stunt development doubles. Well, one down, where to go, I guess.
What Nelly means that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible.
You can relax. A friend has been offended. This calls for celebration.
Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight.
Dinner?
Wow, another coincidence. I really asked him and he said we would love to.
It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick up some groceries.
I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton.
You're welcome.
I owe you one. My mom's great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is a little cottage next to the big mansion place.
Wait, you leave on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by the big creepy gate.
Don't be late.
Or I'm back to square one this whole get friend grift.
Great.
See you there. Okay.
Oh, good morning, Geoff.
What's so good about it? Another day further down the tubes if you ask me.
Come on now, it's not all bad. The festival's coming up.
The festival. Old man Valentine used to put on a cock at me cheatings all the time. And where did that get us?
Well, it's Paranormal Harvest putting on this one, and they're doing it for the whole town.
As far as I see it, the difference between old Valentine Company and the new perennial harvest
Jeff
outfit
dug through his pockets for a bit.
is the difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana. But those are both garbage. Exactly.
Hey, kiddo. Good afternoon, Luca. Can I help you find something? Maybe, maybe not. Try me. Can't say I know anything about the old warehouse. But empty hives don't stay empty for long, huh?
Kato motioned to the book in front of him.
The more I read about bees, the more similar to stay with people. If a hive collapses and fail, it doesn't stay empty for long. A new queen will set up shop pretty quickly. You saying it would make sense for someone new to start using the warehouse? Nature a heart's a vacuum. Hey, Jace.
Hey, Luca. Have you seen this new issue with Atomic? Not yet. No spoilers, please. It's awesome. It's a flashback. No spoilers, please.
Jace!
Catch you later. It's going to be sealed off. Oh dear, little buddy. What brings you back to this neck of the woods?
Oh, I was just wandering around a bit.
Wandering? How wonderful. Children are wonderful wandering. Oh, to be young. Anyways, I can let you pass just now. Top secret business, that away.
Mr. Kerr winked with a wry smile.
I'm just janking your chain. Prevent Harvest is just making a few
He gave
improvements.
Luca an energetic thump on the shoulder.
Better head home now. Our harvest awaits. Yeah, they don't let me see it. You hear my cat?
Hi! What happened? What do you want? It's too early for dinner. Dinner is in 2 more hours, dummy.
So who lives? So who all lives in that house? Harris and Gus Valentine grew up here, and Solomon moved in a few years back. That creepy little kid in the vest. That sounds like the one. So just three people leaving that huge thing? I bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in that place like that. Not really. The Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring? Pretty much. What a waste. My mom said this used to be way busier back before Sharper died. Before the fowl harvest. Oh, that's like the first time someone's mentioned this fowl harvesting. And you all use that one same ominous tone. Eventually you're going to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. Most kids would have just ditched me at this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simple as possible. Just eat, smile, and not. Fun. Great, whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can
Beck
handle
took
that.
a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing.
Chapter 4. Dinner with the Moodwills. Ilona Moodwill was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love, couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dream. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
So, Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma. On the other side of the river.
Your grandma? Where are your parents at?
Back, manners. It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. Like, missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how do you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good.
Normally I put more effort into
Ilona
dinner.
nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We aren't fully settled in it. Beck had mentioned that it's your favorite.
I'm sorry. Are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing?
Beck!
I'm sorry, Luca. This has us all a little
Luca
tired.
wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine.
So Beck said that you moved here for
Beck
work?
gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
Ow. I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Her and Noah Harvest just made their newest lead researcher of Steve Engineering. Oh. Oh no. Your predecessor died, ma'am. Murdered. Cut. But this timeline wouldn't know that. Fuck! Oh no. Okay.
I'm just happy that I get to make a difference in the world. Daniel Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than bringing water and excrement
Luca
underground.
glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nelly means, Luca, is that we are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people tuck their plants to hope for the best, and some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. You swore you
Beck
didn't.
slammed her fist into the table, perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey, Luca, how about some dessert? Actually, I have to find my friend Rolo
Luca
soon.
glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Looks like there's a big storm brewing.
I should get going. Oh, didn't think there was a rain in the elements. Yeah, elements aren't that useful around
Luca
here.
wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you over the pizza. It was really good. See you at the festival, Beck. Wait up. I'll walk me home.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rollo could be prickly around new people, but Beck seemed cool. Rollo would warm up to her eventually, probably.
Rumble.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
You sure we can make it home before the storm kicks
Luca
up?
surveyed the roiling clouds.
I say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break for
At
it.
that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Here to recalculate those odds. Hurry inside with you before you catch a cold. Luca and I will keep trying to reach your phone. Your grand on the phone. In the meantime, could you hold tight? Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff's still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest.
Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it? Gum. Gum.
Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm talking the structural integrity of gum would increase the amount of chewing. Chew that one for 47
Luca wiped
days.
his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous.
It's weird, I know.
Looked down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. Oh wow. Ron and I have radio just like this at the treehouse. Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets scared of weight sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. When she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech copper
Luca
composition.
flicked at one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations in this. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Ah, shucks.
Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Pugnant.
He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trail from Coach Walker and all furry conjures. Well, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Sorry, was it from the school? The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards, some did flowers. And they're really trying to feel good about themselves they both. So you moved a lot. Yeah, that's the thing with the brilliant parent. They're always a better job, always. Somewhere else. These flowers would last longer if you put them in some water. That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Well, you cared enough to keep them, is all. Luca, can I ask you something? Of course. Didn't that hurt? I'll be honest, that hurt more than I expected. Well, at least you look cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? Well, Rollo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes. I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? It didn't used to feel that way. I know Graham loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem.
Luca took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? I guess I haven't yet. The one thing my dad told me when I was little, don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. If you try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. So then, what do you do when you don't know what to do? That never got to that part. Something I figure out on my own though. You gotta do something. Anything. Here. What are you doing? I don't know. Something. You're gonna register complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright, that things are gonna change.
Let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town. Well, let me try. Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it? Why can't I be happy for my mom? Why can't we just stay somewhere? The music is absolutely sending me. I love the guitar riffs. I just want to be a normal kid.
Beth brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
There. Wow, I actually feel a little better.
Abruptly as it began, the storm abated.
Thanks. I needed that. Me too. I should head out before the rain starts up again. Sure, I'll walk you out. See you roll of the festival? Sounds good. Luca, don't let the universe jerk you around.
Gave Luca a light thump on the arm before heading in.
Oh, I'm so cute.
Chapter 5.
Okay, wait. Dude. I don't know if I want to keep playing. Like, it's cool, but also... I said 3 hours. I have half an hour left. Fine. What? What do you want? Come here. Rufus, come here. Come. Come. It's my cat. Ruffles? Rufus. There you are! Baby! Don't bite my cables. Baby! Alright. Let's continue.
Friendly feud. The air was heavy with the hard rain's residue, the smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone, not even Rollo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rollo was still his best friend. Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes. This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
Catch up with Rollo. Ooh, Dawn. Hey, Dawn. Tracking down a lead? You bet. I heard it was using your rumor. Turns out when Sharper Bonds had died, he left behind a particular last will and testament. Particular how? He didn't just keep his kids' inheritance, there were conditions. Like what? This document stipulated that Harris had to take on a child as her ward. A kid our age who just showed up to town one night with a lawyer. Solomon? Bingo! So Harris was forced to take care of him? Yup, or she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it old Sharper has showed some wild oats. That explained the way Harris treats him. Poor Solomon. How do you find all about this? A good reporter never reveals her source, Luca. Ooh, they glow. I better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to a treehouse. Hello? Close. Excuse me, what are you doing? Just looking up for the night, sir. Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit, and it's getting late, so we decided to... You all decided. Yes, sir. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We are all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes? Yes, sir. Very much, sir. Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? No. That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and you got sleepy? Of course not, sir. Good. Then it's decided. Yes, sir. We'll work till the task is done. See that you do. Our harvest awaits!
Rolo, are you still up there? I'm sorry, Rolo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back never.
Luca had only ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times, and it always meant one thing.
You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Because my band... Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason? I didn't abandon you. It was just a little
Rolo
late.
scoffed.
The rain held me up. Liar, you weren't even home. What? The storm got bad and I got worried, so I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house and you weren't there. I hadn't made it back yet. I'm not a fool, Luca. It doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. No, the storm rolled in out of nowhere and I got stuck after dinner at
Luca
Beck's.
stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
Beck? Dinner? What the heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you, and you were off making new friends? It's not like that, Rolo. You know, while I was waiting, I made some upgrades mission control. I was gonna be a surprise, but you took so long to storm knock it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. What does that even mean?
Luca became instinctively angry in response. Both boys were now shouting across the distance.
It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care, you ass! I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you, but I kept my word, cause that's what friends do. Oh wow, that's a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your grand doesn't even care. You can stay out as long as you want, and you wouldn't even get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I chose this? If that's what you think, then maybe you're the bad
Rolo's
friend.
tone changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Maybe Pa is right. Storm brings more than water. This one brought out the real Luca. Stop quoting your past nonsense like it meant anything. Yeah, well, this my past still
The
around.
words hung in the cold night air. Rolo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line. But it was too late.
Luca, Good night, Rolo. Dang it. If Rolo thinks I'm still going to the festival with him, he can shove it.
Luca dug through his old stuff, not even sure what he was looking for.
Rolo. What a jerk. Call me a bad friend. Oh, I'm Rolo. Look at me and my amazing family. I guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends. Luca?
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
You slept straight to breakfast. Luca, are you alright? I'm fine. Just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay, I leave this oatmeal by the door. I've gotta run out and take care of some things. Okay. I'll be back later to check in. Sure.
Luca just wanted to be alone. He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
I bet Rolo's still gonna go to the festival. He's gonna be miserable.
Luca dozed off again.
Luca? I didn't say you didn't eat your oatmeal. I wasn't hungry. But just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here too. Thanks. Rolo came by. What did he say? He wanted to talk to you. What did you say? I told him you weren't feeling well. Good. So your plan is to just sit in your room all day? Pretty much. Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. If you decide to end the pretty party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good. Noted.
Luca still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rollo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
There's never anything interesting at the festival anyway.
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
The complete first
Luca
volume.
carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rollo had received it for his birthday, a special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art. Rollo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house. Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rollo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often. Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind, but it had stayed right there where Rollo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental. He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Luca, another little friend came to see you. A girl named Beck Motwell. She said you'd meet yesterday.
What did she say?
Is she here? She was just dropping by. I told her you weren't taking visitors today.
Oh,
She seems nice.
yeah.
You had a fight with Rollo, didn't you? Can I come in?
Maybe later.
All right then. I left dinner on the kitchen table in case you want a bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luca stood in a vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad? Where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source? Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit. The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame. See? Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself. Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People. Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them! The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them. Not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him, older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar, as if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this. Luca staggered back. You aren't me. Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son. Luca watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Welp, Dad. If you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames. In a flash of cold light, he was gone. What does all of this mean? Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose. Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Mom? No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his gran came into focus.
How are you feeling? Fine. Anything you want to talk about? I don't feel like talking. That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rollo fought about doesn't matter. But
Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is that it's not the last thing you ever say to each other. But he said stuff about that. Well, do you think he meant it? No. He was just mad. Did you mean any of the things you said to him? No. Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them in their worst. Accept. Now get your little butt out of bed. The festival's today. You don't want to miss that, do you? I guess not. Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rollo, doesn't
Luca
it?
gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize. But he's the one that... What did I just say? Buy him a corn dog? That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. I need to get going now. Got some last minute festival business to take care of. I'll come find you at the fountain after a little after lunch. All right. I love you, Luca. I love you too.
Luca took a deep breath.
Okay.
Chapter 6.
Nah, man. Oh my god.
Through thick and thin. Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rollo. A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them. Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rollo.
Okay, we discovered a lot. Oh yeah, my only way here is... I didn't do the brake line. It was probably shortest. But I think that's enough for the day. I don't think I want to keep trying. I want to leave because like I'm guessing the whole tree is going to fill up and I'm by the half of the tree. And I think both routes, no matter what I pick here, are going to be a bad ending because there's a way up here, you know, to find Rollo. Like this seems like the main story. Where Rollo goes missing rather than the story where I went back home, right? Okay, no, yeah, I'm going to continue until I hit you know, an ending. There you are. Luca, Rollo wanted me to tell you something. What is
Roxy rolled her eyes, shaking her head.
it? A space adventure thought you needn't buy it. If you brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I don't... It's a riddle, Luca. My goofy little brother wants you to find
Luca
him.
looked down and kicked at the dirt.
Look, I knew you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So I'm doing this one favor. Now I need one favor from you. Whatever this is going down between you two, squash it. A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If you be brave, go somewhere. Oh, the library. How goes the Beetle Hunt? Pretty rotten. I haven't seen so much as Six Savvy. And it's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything that Buster scared just backed and left. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion of the festivals just spooked them. Yeah, maybe that's it. I found a few more things. See if any of them are useful for this.
Luca wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook. Some fish have refined taste.
I love baby Luca. Ooh, pocket watch. Property of Sharper Valentine. Figures. If he had his way, property of Sharper Valentine would be written on everything in this town. Should we give it back to him? He may not even want it back. The man's got a contentious relationship with time. We'll keep it in case he ever wants to pick it up. Did you hear? After Mr. Carey gives the big speech, they're gonna have the first Inner's biggest catch competition, as long as I would qualify as a catch in the shoot. Good luck!
Luca looked up at the satellite dish. Rollo nearly killed himself putting that up into the tree.
Oh.
While it didn't turn the radio into an interstellar communicator, as he'd hoped, it did at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
Does pool change anything? No. But now I have pool. I didn't have that. Probably should have gotten it a lot earlier, but alas. I think that's gonna be the one for Mom. Pull. Oh no!
Luca tied a small magnet to the line, fishing with the law of attraction.
Key! Where do you think this lock... Where do you think the lock is for this key? Now, why would we want to find that? Because then we would know the secret. Gah, that's no fun. The second we know what it unlocks, it just becomes a boring old key. Right now, this key could unlock anything. Cool. Unique New York, unique New York. Huh? Oh, don't mind me. Just warming up for my big ceremonious
Mr. Kirk
speech.
pointed to his grinning mouth.
Gotta lumber up the old gap box. You nervous? Oh, heavens no. Well, break a leg. Give me a gift of... I don't know what it said. I don't know who Perennial Harvest thinks they are impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. The town's still falling apart. The weather's still scruddy. This isn't Harvest. Looks like they're gonna be the worst than last year. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is gonna change any of that. Exactly. But the lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. Fits. I'm still gonna be mad at them. Just rather be mad while sipping some delicious lemonade. So now I want lemonade actually. Welcome to our festival. Don't forget to come back to later for Mrs. Care's speech. And the Perennial Harvest Festival sign reveal. You don't want to miss it. Drink? Can I have lemonade? No. Looking cool. Ain't moving. Every single time. Yep. Wait for it. Unexplained sound again. Noted. Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. Ha ha.
Jeff was staring into the distance with a wistful look.
Hey Jeff, everything alright? Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, used to be fine. Just ain't right these days, you know? I really do, actually.
Jeff turned to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't you?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
A most welcoming of welcomes. Would you like to share our thoughts? We always strive to improve. Nope. It's closed? Oh, it is. Donnie!
I've got a question for you. What do you think this whole festival is for? The way I figure it, Perennial Harvest is trying to win over the town. Like a bride, but with balloons. Cynical? I like where your head's at. That's what I assumed at first too, until I eavesdropped on a couple of gossipy clipboards. What if I tell you that this whole thing really is a special shining for a super secret guest of honor?
A special guest? Who?
I haven't dug that deep yet, but whoever it is, it's BH thinks he's the real big deal.
It's not dinner time, love! I was able to return to Perennial Harvest safety suit you borrowed. I don't think anyone noticed. Good. Now you will tell me what you needed it for. It was a favor for an enemy of my enemy. This isn't going to harm Mr. Care, is it? All you need to know is that it's for the good of the family.
Piper, you're actually taking a break from studying. I want to see what the festival is about. But I can help notice you still brought your backpack full of books. Luca, backpacks can carry a lot more than just books.
True, true.
So what you got in there?
Books.
He meets his old friend's eyes, and was greeted with nothing but ice cold anger.
Heavens, this is not the time for fractured friendship.
This is the first time I've seen this many smiling faces in the full harvest. I had doubts about Perennial Harvest, but I must admit, they do put a nice party. Hi, Luca. How's Griffin doing? What? Oh,
Sorry,
nothing.
all became flesh.
Just pretend I didn't say anything. Luca, did you know that Beacon Pines is actually unincorporated? A lot of people don't know that.
Well, I didn't know that.
What does that mean? It means most public works are handled internally. We do all the pipelines, the water treatment, the building regulations. That's great. Ceases tanking. Emergency services.
Hey, Luca. So you're done with the library? Oh,
Griffin
nothing.
looked away suspiciously.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, I guess the game, like, gives you... Sorry. The game, like, gives you the clue you don't get it, but... Yeah, it was very clearly the library, but I'm just, you know, checking everything because you never know what can give you a charm. I didn't take the cat girl, though, this one. Oh, I can't. Okay. Baby, it's not time yet. There's no dinner yet. You need 1 more hour before dinner. The library, somewhere quiet.
Hey,
Kato's
Luca.
eyes lit with excitement.
I've been expecting you. Probably deciphering the first riddle. The first. Oh, you didn't take that assault, did you?
Well, it goes all out, doesn't
Kato
he?
straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
Him? Oh, Planet Frollo, you may take issue. When the fifth king dies, you'll need a
Kato
tissue.
stared at Luca
Get it? Want me to tell you?
No, it's okay. Let me figure it out.
When you find it, bring it to me. Bring it to be verified.
Yeah, you know, take the 5th issue.
There were rarely any actual new editions, simply a variety of existing content rotated into...
Ah. Hi, Jace. Still working through the hang tonic? Shrink stuff? Did you later grow the entire universe around the object, leaving the object unaltered? Bingo. That's wild. But Jace, no spoilers, please. Said the up here was all the stuff.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 4. Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number...
There it is.
Ah, you find
Kato
it.
removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book under the purple light, 2 words glowed. The Adventures of Hank Atomic, Issue 5. Luca clicked his tongue with recognition.
Rolo's cipher pen. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that. I only had the special flashing nature amulet, but I lost it. But apparently he traded Gil for this purple light bulb. Partly with the entire Halloween candy stash. Oh, Rolo. Now let's see here.
Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
Alright, now I need to see what's up with that cat. Hold on. Give me a second. It's from the absence. I'm right back. Just let me check the audio is going. It is. Going on. Get away with such a
He
grift.
continued flipping.
Grift in grub. Card.
Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up.
That's it. Grift in grub card. Grift in Griffin. Griffin grub card. He wants to go to Griffin's snack stand. Ah, brilliant. Guess you're off then. Good luck on the rest of your scavenger hunt. Thanks, Kato. Hey, Griffin. Did Rolo
Before
come?
Luca could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh, that's it. Bought and paid for. Enjoy. I thought that was supposed to be some real
Luca
something.
shrugged, taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
Yeah, it's cold. Oh yeah, that's been sitting there for a while. Rolo wanted me sure to give you that one specifically. Well, that's
Luca
just...
tongued at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth. He reached into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper.
Oh, come
He shook
on.
off the bits of corn dog to read the slip.
A pickup when you need some pep near the fountain up the
Luca
step.
finished off the remainder of the corn dog.
It's going to be a whole thing. A pickup when you need some pep near the fountain up the step. Pep coffee. Oh, Griffin. There you are, Luca. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Oh, come on, you big Steph. Let the kids have some fun. Fine. But Rolo owes me
Lumi
one.
waved his hands around sarcastically as he began.
What takes flight but has no wings to your final task a friendship brings. See, that wasn't so hard. I feel cheapened somehow. I think it's what takes flight but has no wings to your final task a friendship brings. Balloons. Hey. Hey. You find the comic book? Yep. And you got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then. I know this will make up for what I said. But here, you've earned this.
Rolo sheepishly handed Luca the balloons.
Thanks. But you didn't have to go all this trouble. I'm sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, sorry. Now you apologized twice before me. Let me do this. Luca, I'm really sorry. With everything that happened with your mom and all, I always wanted to be there for you. To be a good friend, you know? When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kinda freaked out. Rolo, it's still my turn. It felt like if you needed some new friend to help you, I meant that I wasn't good enough.
But that was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. I'm sorry, Luca. Okay, pulled you over. You can talk now.
Luca threw himself at Rollo, hugging him as tightly as he could.
Rolo, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other. So, what else do you want to do today? You could snoop around and try to find some info about your mom. Snoop where? I'll probably sneak into Penny Harvest HQ. Are you curious about all the stuff in those clippers right down? Whenever you get caught, I think I had enough excitement for 1 week. I just make the rest of the day about us. Really? Yeah, the rest of the world can wait 1 more day. You know, I've been wanting to get some work done on the MCD control mission. Amy's a bit unpredictable. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your ground this morning. She asked me to give you
Rollo
this.
handed Luca an unopened letter.
I'll wait for you inside. You want to read it now? A letter?
Luca, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand. If I am honest, I hardly understand them myself. But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you. None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much. We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward. But if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried. Everything I've done, I did for you. I hope someday you can accept that. Love, Gran.
I love you too, Gran.
Luca folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whenever you want. You know, you really didn't have to go all that trouble just to apologize. I know, but we've been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth, this was the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me. Rolo.
Luca was at a loss for words, but that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
The festival seemed nice. Was it nice?
We can still go.
Nah, this is fine.
Oh, there's always next year.
Sadly, this was untrue. A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
Huh? What was that? Oh man, we missed the
It was
fireworks?
not fireworks. It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend. Something as old and cruel as time itself.
Oh jeez.
A shockwave of cold tore through the room. A bitter, unfathomable chill. Before they could react, it encased them in ice. Two boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene in a silent treehouse turned statuary. In a town brought low by its secrets sits a pair of friends, alone, together, for the rest of time. The end. No, that can't be the ending. It simply can't. I won't accept it, and I hope you won't either. There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it. We are just going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
I want struggle just to check more of the,
This is a story about struggle. Luca could hear. He felt his hand. He yanked it. Let Luca swung. He heard
just to
with
check
muffled
the,
voice. He never. Chapter 3. Everything. The next. Only the sound.
the diner. Thank you. I just want to check the diner, and I think that's gonna be all for the day. Hello. Thank you.
Lucas squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
Yeah, I guess there was gonna be more. This is just in. Last chance diner overrun by gremlins. I'm not a gremlin, I'm
Mr.
Luca.
Wilder adjusted his monocle jokingly.
I stand corrected. In that case, would you believe I have a craving for a burger? You come to the right place. Juicy burger topped with onion. Here you go. I call it the Wilder. You know, a little good byline. Many thanks. Yeah, but we need more. Alright, that's all I wanted to check, because the next... Because we would have to do this from break, right? And that will hopefully give us more options. Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, I guess this is going to be the final one. Because this seems like the more interesting route where he's missing. But I think we should do this one the next time. Because I am tired. Bloop! Alright people, that is all on my behalf for today. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I am not sure I will stream tomorrow to continue the game. I hope I can, but if that's not the case, who knows when I'll see you again. Thank you all so very much for watching this, whether you're watching it live on Twitch or whether you're watching the YouTube bots page. I appreciate it either way. Don't forget to follow me here on Twitch, as well as subscribing on YouTube. Leave a like, leave a comment, thank you for making it so far into the video, and I hope to see you all very soon. Until then, Anna Face is out. Bye bye everybody!